Just gonna go over here. I saw another fellow unit over here. We'll just take a closer look at the cars. Chat with our fellow officer here. So you can see how nice these cars are that BxBugs123 created. Much better than the in-game police vehicles. And you can see the computer that I was talking about in there. The cage. It looks like there's even a couple of, like, a shotgun and another rifle in between the two front seats. Very realistic.
Citizens report a possible 503 in Grande Sonora Desert.
And the reason why I'm using Highway Patrol with the State Trooper skin is because I thought that was kind of what the game would default to for State Trooper, but it looks like this trooper has a sheriff. So it looks like you can do the trooper car with either a sheriff or a highway patrol, either one. So we'll say goodbye to him and go on about our patrol. Since I'm going the other way, I'm gonna have to cross over. So I'll just go up here and then I'll use my lights to stop traffic. Take a look at the lights. Really nice lights, plenty of lights. You see them everywhere, on the dash, on the sides, on the bottom, on the top. And traffic definitely will stop quick for this car, as you can see. And then I just safely cross over. Once I get past them, I can turn off my lights. And again, I press J on the keyboard. That way I go code 2, just lights, no siren, because the siren will give me a headache. I only use siren for code 3. And like I said in the last video, if you want to switch back to lights and siren, again, you just press J on that keyboard. And I'm going to go over a lot of the tutorial tips I was giving in the last video, because I know the audio was a little poor. So we should be going over most of that again, and I'm sure you can hear me a little better. I boosted the mic completely this time, all the way. I got a report that there's some people wanted by the authorities, warrants out for their arrests, and they're not legal citizens. So we're gonna see if we can get them. And then when we're done with them, the federal government will probably want them because they're not legal citizens. So we'll go see if I got a tip of where they were located. We'll go patrol up here and take a look. Now they usually, I tried the other night to check the spot, and they weren't there. They tend to be there during the day. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go look code 2 just to get through this traffic. I'll just use the lights. Because it is getting dark. Dusk is approaching. Or it is dusk now, and so it'll be dark soon. I don't like to use the lights too much if I can avoid it, because some cars will freak out and just crash. I'd rather not have a big mess in the game. I'm just going to talk briefly, because this is a little bit of a ride, so it'll give me the opportunity to talk briefly to the listeners and people watching. one of the benefits of LSPDFR, and one of the reasons why I'm such a big fan of it myself, is GTA 5 is a good game that, you know, Rockstar, it's almost like they have the best thing, but that they never quite cross the finishing line, you know? And so it's a good game, except the theme is that you're a criminal. And you just run around like all crazy criminal. Well, that's really not good, especially for kids to play. And Grand Theft Auto can be especially, in my opinion, harmful to developing kid. And kids do end up playing it, even though you're supposed to be a certain age. But LSPDFR gives the user the opportunity to play as a good guy. And so it totally changes the game from playing as a criminal to playing as a good guy. So definitely think it's the LSPDFR version is good for kids, whereas the regular GTA 5 version not so good. And this is the spot where where I was told, or I got the tip that they were located. I don't see anyone here, but we're gonna go across the street over here. Sometimes I was told that they were working on this farm, being paid under the table. Several of them have warrants, and I was told that none of them were legal citizens. So let's see if maybe they didn't go in for the night. Maybe they're still out in the field working.
In Paleto Bay, gunshots reported. All units respond. Code 99.
They might have quit for the day. But if that's the case, there's another place I can patrol this evening. I got another tip about a biker bar that has some biker gang members that are wanted and have warrants for their arrests. So we can take a ride by the biker bar and patrol over there if we don't see anyone here. It might have, okay, I'm gonna back up, this other unit. Whoa. Whoa. Who's it? That's odd. I don't see who he's going after. It must be this truck. Let's try to stop him. I don't know what's going on. This is the second time this happened. Normally, the enemy vehicle will show up as red on the minimap. Oh yeah, they were the ones that they were after. Oh god, they're shooting at me. Alright, I'm gonna take cover and call for a SWAT unit.
Oh shit!
Dispatch to all SWAT units. We've got a 1099 in not Chiliad. Respond code 3.
Alright, I called for a SWAT unit. I'm taking fire. I also called for a local police units.
Let's go!
Covering
I need
fire!
cover!
Cease and desist, damn it!
Let's see if EMS can
We
revive
have
this
an
guy.
ambulance
If they
requested
can revive him, I'll
in
arrest him right
Paleto
away
Bay.
for attempting to kill a police officer, as well as whatever they were stopping him for in the first place when he ran, as well as running.
Jay Criminy!
So if he
We can't
survives,
lose
he'll
another.
be going to jail for a long time.
Get over there, Scott.
Only God can save this one. It's a wrap for this one.
So he deceased.
Help has arrived.
It's not looking good.
I'm just gonna make sure.
It's not our fault.
Officers report a 148 on Great Ocean
So it
Highway.
looks like I backed up that other unit quickly enough that I don't think we lost any officers. I called for backup as well as a SWAT unit pretty quickly. So I'm gonna repair my vehicle. I'm just gonna hit F4 on the keyboard, R, go down, click on repair with the mouse, enter. And then we'll wash it too. So we just hit W, click on it, enter, F4 to exit.
Citizens report a Grand Theft Auto in not Chiliad.
Or are they all... What the heck? What's going on here? Who is this guy?
Get down! Whoa!
Who is this guy?
Oh, damn!
Right there, dumbass! Holy shit!
Shoot!
Oh, Lord!
Move your ass!
Stop in the name of SAHB!
Crap! What the fuck?
Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. This is too crazy. I just lost a little bit of my body armor.
Let's go! Move on!
Yeah, this became a little bit of a messy scene, so I'm gonna get out of here.
It's on, Sean.
Continue our patrol. As you can see, that vehicle hit me and I lost a little bit of my body armor. But that's why it's important to get that body armor down at that police department downtown. Because otherwise it would have took a chunk out of my health. Just gonna go code 2 so we can go to this biker bar. We don't have to wait in the traffic.
Attention all units. We've got a 148 in Paleto Bay.
Look how nice the lights look on this. What a fantastic car. Whoa. Almost hit an animal there. I believe
All units,
biker
we've
bar
got a criminal
is
resisting
coming up
arrest on Great
around
Ocean
this
Highway.
corner. I will
Shots
be
fired.
calling for
Code 99. All
code 2
units
backup.
respond.
That means they're just going to come with their lights on, not guns drawn, just to watch my back because I'm alone. Oh, it's up a little further. Because there's always more than one of them here, so there'll be at least 2. I know there's at least one person with a warrant that hangs out at this bar. Alright, I'm gonna just slow down as we approach. It's around this corner. Thought it was around the corner a mile back, but no. Officer UFO 1 to dispatch. I'm patrolling over at North Chumas. I'm just gonna go check out this biker bar. Code 2 backup requested. So just hit the right stick for backup.
Citizens report A503 on Great Ocean Highway.
And these guys are pretty dangerous, so they're considered armed and dangerous, this particular gang. My backup arrives, I'll go take a look. Yeah, I see all these videos about, the lights aren't bright enough, or make sure download this to make your lights brighter. Well, you can take a look right here. This is just the car as it is, and just the game as it is. No extra downloads, and it looks bright enough, in my opinion. That's not to say that it, you know, maybe it isn't better, but to have it brighter, but they're just fine as they are.
Fuck off!
Oh, I hear what sounds like trouble. Let's go take a look. No, don't leave, don't leave. I still need backup.
We have a code 99 in North Chumash.
He might have had to go to another
Units
call, so
respond code
I
2.
called for some more backup.
Dispatch, Ocean 1 here. We can take that if no one else wants it.
Real nice spokes on sale today.
So I'm going to
SAHP,
question
you better
these
not move
people.
them
I
up.
just, once you're a certain distance from them, you can either hold E on the keyboard or hold right on the D-pad.
Gave my old lady a chainsaw for our anniversary. SAHP, hold it right there, dumbass!
Alright, this guy looks like the one that fits the description of someone that's wanted. So, I'll try to keep my distance from him. How you doing there? Can I have some ID?
Here.
So I'll just press N, use the D-pad to go over subject records check. Oops. Now this is going to be a tough one, so if you don't catch the name quick enough, some of them are tricky. Just press start, go over to brief, go down, notifications, just read it again or jot it down. PANCRAZIO. Never heard that name before. Okay. And then you just press start again. And again. And again. Oops. Sometimes you might have to interact again. Just ask for the ID again. There it is again. Just press N and again. This time I jotted the name down because I couldn't remember. It was a wacky name. So here, I'll put it in. PANCRAZIO. And he is wanted by LSPD. So there's a warrant out for his arrest, so I'm going to have to arrest him. So I'm going to press N to close that menu. Hold E. And he's under arrest.
Officers report a 148 in Raptown Canyon.
I'm going to let her stay there.
Shots fired. All units respond code 99.
I know who she is. She doesn't have any warrants, to the best of my knowledge. However, she has a reputation for trying something, especially if the officer's alone. So I'm just going to get him out of here. Take him to the lockup, to the nearest jail. And you just, same like you normally do, you just go to the vehicle, press Y to open the door.
Get in there! Keep your head down!
He orders him in, and you close it. Just by bumping up against it. Then you can just get in. For some reason he doesn't get in. You can just get in your car and he'll automatically get in. I believe I already have the waypoint set for the nearest jail, so I'm just gonna head there. Officer UFO wanted dispatch. We've got one in custody, turning to lockup. And again, if the other choice would have been once I'd had him cuffed, you know, he follows you automatically, and then you can just go to your car or whatever and tell him to get in. But once you have him cuffed, the other option is to get behind him, and then a little menu will pop up in the corner of the screen telling you what to do. You can just quickly tap E or right on the D-pad to make him kneel. Once he kneels, you can call for a transport unit and have him transported to jail instead of bringing him yourself. But he has to be kneeling. And again, to call up for transport, to have someone transported, again, you just bring up the backup menu by pressing down on the right stick, like we discussed earlier, and use your D-pad to go over to Code 2 responses, and under Code 2 responses you'll see transport.
Get me, you fucking idiot!
So that would be the other option. And again, I know the audio is a little poor in the last video, so I'm just going to reiterate some of these things in case it was difficult to hear. But again, you can fit 2 people in the back of your car. So for example, I could arrest somebody now and put them in the back as well, and take them both to jail.
Officers report
A couple other
140
things.
in Paleto Forest.
I normally take people to jail at the main police department in Los Santos, the one that you can walk inside of. It's the same one that has the body armor that spawns. And cool little piece of information about that is, if you, let's say you go and arrest,
Officers report a possible 148 on Great Ocean Highway.
let's say you go and arrest 3
reported.
people,
All
and
units
they're all in
respond
jail
code 99.
down there. You know, you walk them in, and you'll notice each time you arrest, you know, if you arrest somebody and then you arrest somebody else, the previous person you arrested is still in there. They stay in there. Well, the cool thing is you can go off duty. So let's say you have 3 people you arrested and they're all in the jail down in Los Santos. This is really the only one where this counts, but and you go off duty. Well, when you go back on duty, you can go back on duty as long as you don't exit out of the game. When you go back on duty, they're still locked up, so they're still in there. You don't have to worry about
Attention all
going in
units,
and
we
rearresting.
have a criminal resisting arrest in Paleto Bay.
So this is a little bit of a different lockup here.
Code 99.
You don't walk into the building and have them follow you into the cell. This one you just pull up like this. Officer spawns. He'll get them out and take them inside. And that pretty much wraps up my second video in this 4-video series. I hope you liked it, and thanks for watching.